The Bose L1 Pro Series column PA systems have been out for a couple of years now and are still the best choice for pro musicians. And today, we're going to find out why. So like I said in the intro, these PA systems have been out for a couple of years now, but despite that, they are still one of the most popular PA systems that we sell for the gigging musician. And what we're going to do today is we're going to dive into some specs, look at the different models and see, which PA system would be the right one for you. So before we get into the nitty-gritty of the Bose L1 Pro Series, I want to answer the question, what is a column PA system? Now, when you see a column PA system, you normally see the large sub, which is at the base, which kind of looks a little bit like this, and you'll see this long column. Now, the long column is made up of lots of small speakers pointing in different directions. Basically, what this allows you to do is give a wide horizontal spread. So if you're in a situation where you can only have one of these bad boys, you can get as much sound coverage for the space that you're performing in as possible with a really limited amount of space. Instead of going wider, you just go up and up and up, and you can get this really nice wide spread of sound. Another great benefit of column PA is their portability. Now, normally the column itself can be broken down into multiple pieces and placed into a bag. This means if you're a gigging musician, it's really easy to get the PA about from gig to gig, from your car into the venue and so on. Now, before we get into the individual products in the Bose L1 Pro range, I want to talk a little bit about the all-encompassing features. Now, I think there are three really key features in the Bose L1 Pro range. Now, the first one being that we have 180-degree dispersion of sound from our column PA, which means wherever someone is sat in the audience, they're going to be able to hear exactly what you're playing. Now, the second feature would be the small mixer, which you get on the back of every single unit, where you have volume, EQ, reverb, and also you have the option for phantom power as well. And finally, we have complete wireless control using the L1 Mix app, which is compatible with Android and Apple, meaning you can use whatever digital device you want to control your sound completely from a screen directly in front of you. So first up in the Bose L1 Pro Series, we have the baby of the group, which is the Bose L1 Pro 8. Now, this is the smallest in the series, so this one is definitely going to be the most portable, suitable for musicians that are going from pub to pub, have to get your equipment quickly from the car into the venue, that sort of thing. Now, it's called the Bose L1 Pro 8 because within its column, it has an 8-speaker array, which is in a C shape, which allows that 180-degree coverage of sound that we spoke about before. Also, within this unit, it does have a built-in sub, which is going to handle those low-end frequencies for you and really give you that bass that you need to deliver a driving performance. Next up in the Bose L1 Pro Series, we have the L1 Pro 16, and you guessed it, this unit does come with 16 drivers included in its column array system. And what's different about this column array is it's a J-shaped array, which means it's going to have tighter vertical control and more spread at the bottom, which is perfect for the smaller venues, but also when you're getting into that medium-sized venue that's packed full of people, you're going to have a great sound spread which reaches everyone, even at the back of the room. Now, because this unit is larger as well, it's pumping out more sound than its counterpart, the Bose L1 Pro 8. And finally, in the Bose L1 Pro range, we have the L1 Pro 32. And this speaker definitely doesn't break the rules because this one has 32 individual drivers in the column array system. Now, this is a straight array system, which gives you a really tight vertical control, and the 32 speakers give you a far greater dispersion. So we're moving into a larger style of venue with even more people. This machine is really going to help you to deliver a really clear sonic message across whatever venue you're playing. Now, you might have noticed with the X32 that it doesn't come with a built in sub, so you will have to purchase a sub separately. And we have the Bose Sub 1 and we have the Bose Sub 2. Now, depending on what size venue you're playing, this is probably what's going to help you to decide which sub to go for with the L1 Pro. Obviously, the Sub 2 is going to give you a far greater representation of low end. It's going to be much louder, but that might be distracting in some smaller venues, in which case the Sub 1 is going to offer you enough low end representation at a high enough volume. Really, we would recommend popping in to store to try all of these PA systems out. And we obviously do get a lot of questions of people asking to hear PA systems on video, but unfortunately we cannot represent the sound of a PA system to you through your computer speakers or your headphones. You're going to have to pop in if you want to hear these amazing PA systems in action, and we do always have them on display at the Gear4music store for anyone to pop in and hear anytime. So that's the Bose L1 Pro Series in a nutshell. As you can see from the video, we have a really wide range of speakers, all the way from the 8, which is perfect for your smaller venues. You have the 16 for those smaller to medium sized venues, and you have the 32 for a real step up in audio dispersion. And all of those speakers can be paired with one another. So you can have two 8s, you could have two 16s, you could have two 32s, you could have two 32s with one sub. So there's a lot of choice you can have depending on the size of the venue. And if you have two arrays, you might only have to take one out for one certain style of venue. And all of these speakers are available on the Gear4music website. And if you do want to try them out, you can always come into the Gear4music showroom and try out any speakers. But have we answered today's question, which is the Bose L1 Pro Series still relevant in 2023? And I think an absolute resounding yes from me. As an active gigging musician, I still see these PA speakers everywhere. They're a really good choice for the modern musician because they give a really clear, precise sound and loads of spread for such a small unit. So for me, it's definitely a resounding yes. Let me know what you think. Please leave us a comment below. And as always, please don't forget to give us a cheeky like and subscribe. I've been Theo with Gear4music. I'll see you again soon. Bye.